You may or may not be aware of recent stock market movements. To summarize, Global Trust shares dropped sharply in value, mainly due to some unfortunate...
Fulfilling the 2-year plan will at last bring me the prestige with Global Trust that is my due.
The Ark has reached the target coordinates.
So, here you are at last. Thor Strindberg. We've already had the pleasure, and in view of the situation, I suggest we dispense with further formalities. We use these plants to produce coal and oil on a large scale, and production is on the rise. The new 2-year plan from head office is a real challenge. We need more energy to further increase production. All we really lack is a powerful turbine for the hydroelectric power plant. You will be in charge of the turbine redesign.
Await.
By the way, Global Trust sent you a care package. The crates are in the way here, so pick them up immediately.
Command ship ready to go. Navigation systems online. I am at your service. Awaiting your orders. I stand available with further information at any time. Your assignment? How may I help you? Reporting delivery of ordered goods. At your service.
Discovering these underwater oil deposits was an incredible stroke of luck. This'll help me meet Global Trust's 2-year plan. At last. Can we now move on to the next point? Good. There's a small island to the southwest. Go and build your base there without delay. Perfect.
Information on Settlement Foundation available. Loading base site plan. Warning: insufficient accommodation. Construction of residences recommended. Warning: more building materials required. Loading information to ensure supplies. Warning: food shortage imminent. Emergency measures required. Food supply ensured. Problem solved.
I hope this quest will not overtax your ability.
Is that it? I can see. I would have started work long ago, but obviously there's not enough energy to get the plant into operation.
Scanning energy supply. Conclusion: 4. Recommend countermeasures. Scanning energy supply. Conclusion: 4. Recommend countermeasures. Energy level stabilized. Successful optimization. Congratulations. Receiving urgent message.
The dam requires urgent repair and maintenance work, but Mr. Strindberg sees things differently.
An important memo from company headquarters.
Sender of mail located. Location: hydroelectric power plant. Contact recommended.
There's no time to talk. Building the new No time to talk. Building the new turbine is demanding my full concentration.
So, you received my message. If the optimized turbine is installed before testing, the results could be disastrous. I'm powerless, but maybe Mr. Strindberg would listen to you.
Yes, Peterson again. He senses danger everywhere. The decision has been made to use the new turbine, so take these materials to the turbine construction site.
Ah, steel. At least that works, but progress here is still slow just the same. See for yourself. We're almost done here, but Mr. Strindberg just keeps piling on the pressure. Without more workers, we'll never meet his deadline.
I am registering progress. Congratulations.
Did you follow my instructions to the letter? Stop whining, Peterson. The tests can still be carried out later. As soon as that turbine is installed, the power plant must be brought to full power.
To full power? Without testing? Sheer madness! The structural integrity of the dam won't be able to take it. The low buffer is down. The mounts are breaking. We have to get out of here. Everyone out!
Peterson, what have you done, you idiot? You and you alone are going to answer to Global Trust for this disaster. Now you can make yourself useful at last. No. That can't... The dam! The water is engulfing the whole plant! The 2-year plan! I'm finished!
What's happening, Strindberg? You said you had the situation under control. Come on, we can't just stand around. Do something!
I can explain, Mr. Thorne. It's not my fault, but it goes without saying that I'll sort everything out.
Plant 13 must be evacuated as quickly as possible. Follow the Global Trust emergency protocol.
You heard Mr. Thorne. We must quickly bring all the survivors to safety.
And you think that will impress me, am I right?
Activating Emergency Protocol Delta. Analysis of the situation completed. I recommend we set up a refugee camp. All objectives achieved. Congratulations.
The Global Trust ARCs are equipped for all possible emergencies. I have sandbags on board. Ensure you have supplies in the goods depots. This is your chance. Do not disappoint me.
I was just about to suggest the same thing. Here are the coordinates of the most important goods depots. I've secured some of the goods in the warehouse, but water is getting in there too. We must take them to your island. Now you can make yourself useful at last. That was also the only sensible thing you could do.
Your evacuation procedures are taking effect. Excellent. By the way, Engineer Peterson has reported back to me. He is carrying out damage limitation at the dam. Help him.
Calculating reconstruction measures for Plant 13. Accommodation of Tycoon employees recommended. Upgrading of the infrastructure required. Negative environmental attention. Goods production halted. Cause: no farm fields. Good production not possible. Island does not have the required fertility. I'm sorry.
The company always has a certain amount of goods on site. Can I inform the board of directors that you were successful? You know what is expected.
New fertility available.
Congratulations on having so much foresight.
Analyzing needs of Tycoon employees. Public building of the casino type favored. Construction recommended. Registering demographic changes within the population. Registering shortages of goods. Creation of new production areas recommended. Detailed information available. Confirmed. Raw material deposits for tool production now available. Warning. More building materials required. Loading information to ensure supplies. Warning, production breakdown. Tool production completed. Plant has started work. Congratulations.
Granted, not a bad performance, but this affair isn't settled yet.
Tools! Can you read my mind? A total success. Practically normal where you're concerned.
You're doing an admirable job for the company. Well done. Whereas Strindberg hides behind excuses and accusations, you react quickly and keep a cool head. Global Trust won't forget this.
Peterson is to blame for all this. He installed the turbines incorrectly, but I had to look after this novice who was sent to me by you.
I'm aware of the facts, Strindberg. This was your responsibility. The board will demand your transfer. Luckily, I already have a replacement to manage Plant 13.
You're suspending me? For a single error? Such humiliation! I know who I have to thank for this, and one day I will get my revenge.
The company wants someone trustworthy to handle this matter, discreetly.
Mayday! Mayday! Oil platform, please answer! We can't move! Repeat, we can't move!
My God, a collision. The tanker is ramming the platform. All the oil is spilling out into the sea, and there's absolutely nothing we can do.
SOS, the captain of the tanker here. We have survivors on board. We need a rescue team.
First, Plant 13, now the oil platform. I must call the board immediately. Can you coordinate the rescue operations? Do everything you feel necessary. Thorn here again. We picked up a radio signal from the stricken tanker. The situation is critical. Get there immediately.
The lifeboats were damaged in the collision. If we don't repair them quickly, we'll all go down with the tanker. Were you really able to do something for me?
I didn't expect anything else from you.
Warning. Registering bottlenecks in the food supply. Satisfaction decreasing. Contact with population recommended.
Normally, I would have had delicious fish on the table today, but there are hardly any to be had after that oil slick. I think we need more fisheries. After all this time, my wife had delicious fish on the table.
Sector scan is registering an unidentified arc. Transferring coordinates.
Yana Rodriguez, Eden Initiative. We received a distress call. We've come to help. Get here as fast as you can so we can coordinate the rescue.
I'm not surprised the Eden Initiative are on the spot immediately. Yana Rodriguez will seize on any tragic event like this to play the do-gooder.
We must work together to achieve something here. I'll send you construction. The burning oil platform is our primary objective. I'll get the gear, you get the people. The quicker the better. The first immigrants have arrived? Great. Please check if any have volunteered for the mission yet.
The disaster control experts have been briefed and are waiting in your warehouse. Take the men to Miss Rodriguez immediately.
How you doing? Out with it. What's up? Hey. So, what's up?
Negative environmental influences reduce fertility.
I could do with a large brandy after the trauma of this calamity. That someone in your position could be so helpful. Thank you.
Warning. Production breakdown.
This stinks. Not much longer and I'm out of here.
I'm giving you the opportunity to demonstrate. You still have much to learn about life.
You did a real good job.
Great to see you. Looking for something in particular? Look who's here. Everything okay? Want to check out what the organization's got to offer?
At your service.
Back already? All done?
I've received some alarming messages from the oil platform. The fire is spreading. You will help with the efforts to put it out. I don't care how, just do what you need to do.
Extinguishing equipment calibrated. Target designation system online. Please enter target coordinates and start the firefighting procedure.
Excellent. How did you contain the fire? You used Eden Initiative technology? Well, ultimately, what's important is the outcome.
The oil slick is spreading. We must ascertain the extent of the damage so we can respond accordingly.
Data log for mission objectives updated. Warning. Debt reaching critical levels. Loading list of countermeasures into the data log.
Green will be putting some pressure on Eden headquarters if this doesn't work.
Data log for mission objectives updated.
Are you smiling because you completed the quest? Just as I feared, the levels are catastrophic. Nature's regenerative capabilities can't cope with a disaster on this scale, nor can our deployment resources. I need specialists on site who know how to handle oil disasters. Could you accommodate them on your island and make preparations for their arrival?
The soil pollution is too high. We need more tea plantations until the island has recovered from this catastrophe.
What can I do for you? How may I help you? Glad to be of help.
Hey, a person can count on you. The first immigrants have arrived? Great. Please check if any have volunteered for the mission yet.
The oil experts are ready to go. They're waiting to be taken to Miss Rodriguez from your island.
I am at your service. Reporting delivery of ordered goods.
Don't tell me. You made it, didn't you? The special equipment's arrived at last. We can use it to pump the oil from the surface of the water. Can you look after that? A message has just come in. A couple of dolphins have swum right into the middle of the slick. We must get them out before they suffocate. Back already? All done? Between you and me, the initiative could...
Cleaning process initiated. Switching ship controls to automatic. Warning, this process cannot be cancelled.
This is an adventure, but I think we're gonna make it.
Warning, production halted. My information was of use to you.
If anyone has earned the thanks and respect of the initiative, it's you. We should check to see if our measures are taking effect and if the water pollution levels have been reduced. Please take another sample and bring it to me.
Data log for mission objectives updated.
Back already? All done? Wow, amazing. But we'll have to run more detailed tests on the samples. But it looks really good. Only minimal residues in the water.
Your value to the company has just increased.
Hey, that was great teamwork. Things might have turned out very differently if you hadn't been here. So, on behalf of the Eden Initiative, thank you.
For once, I have to agree with Miss Rodriguez. You've saved the company from even bigger losses. The company can always use people like you. As a result of losing Plant 13, we'll have to revise our strategy. We can still achieve the objectives set out in the 2-year plan, but only if we start rebuilding immediately. And...
Warning. Registering irregular activities in this sector. Origin unknown. Signal encrypted.
Between you and me, the initiative could use more people like you.
Warning. Unidentified object registered. Locating source of signal. Coordinates established. Analyzing data transfer. Error 342. Process aborted. Message cannot be fully transmitted. Apologies. Error. Poor signal. Connection interrupted. Calculating route to source of signal. Signal successfully boosted. Sender of message, Davy, Professor Dr. Salmon. Position, Head of SAAT. Area of expertise, nanotechnology. Current research project, access denied. Security level, 7. No further data available.
But I don't... There's some unusually strong interference. Recalibrating values. Ah, yes, that is the right frequency modulation. So, we meet at last. Professor Salman Davy, Head of Science at SAAT. I regret your unfortunate situation is not the reason for my being here. I am here because of the Virago, an earlier Ark prototype. father believes it to be here. Would you help me search for it? I rashly stumbled into it in all the excitement. Now I have no instruments I can use for my search. Could you help me by supplying some components?
Does Professor Davy think the Ark is here? That was a big scandal. I'll help you with the 3D locator, and you can have all the data you collect during the search.
The Virago. Global Trust was once interested in the technologies on board. Davy is getting the salvage arm, and I'm gaining an insight into all the results.
Negative environmental influences reduce fertility.
Have you completed the quest satisfactorily? Bear in mind that the company wants all the information you compile about the Virago.
Warning, production breakdown.
Are you smiling because you I can't wait to see if Professor Davy finds the Virago with it.
Aha! So you've come armed with some results. Ah, the 3D locator. We need its scanner, GPS, and synchronization module. Okay, what's the situation? Yes, this salvage arm could be okay to use. First, I just need to separate the gripping pliers from the hydraulics. Excellent! But I still need one thing. Some ship components to modify the trimaran. Could I ask you to do this for me? You were such a great help. The trimaran is now ready. I would love you to take command and lead the search expedition. Be my guest. Just press the dive button and we will sink into the depths. No, don't worry. You are perfectly safe. The magnetic interference that disrupted our communications. The Virago may be responsible for that. We must use the scout drone to investigate this phenomenon more closely.
New island located. New island located. New island located.
The analysis data is conclusive. There is nothing unusual at this location. Oh, this is interesting. The scout drone is registering the greatest anomalies at this location. The analysis data is conclusive. There is nothing unusual at this location. Okay, what's the situation? Further exploration of the area in total blackness is out of the question. But I have something here that can light up the dark. Faster! We have only a short window of opportunity. The Virago! At last! Oh, for so many years we have been baffled at what happened on the test voyage. We can now use the data log from the Ark to uncover the mystery. The emergency bulkhead should be located behind this pile of debris. I think we'll have to blow it up to gain access.
Warning. Production.
The oil disaster has caused heavy damage in this sector. Can you check if our measures are taking effect and the ecosystem is recovering?
If you're looking for a little support, you've come to the right place.
Locating island. Locating island. Locating island.
Don't tell me. You made it, didn't you? This is really more luck than judgment. The ecosystem is still contaminated, but your data is showing that nature is healing itself. Do you need the Eden Initiative's help?
So far, so good. Let's proceed to the next phase. This explosive charge is extremely sensitive. The slightest movement could set it off. Are you ready? I hope I have calculated the explosive power and waterproofing at this depth correctly. The salvage station mustn't be jeopardized by a damaged Virago. The empirical evidence that proves I am right. The data log will give us some idea of exactly what happened to the Virago. Okay, let us solve the mystery. Let's make it short. Yes or no? That is sensational. The data log appears to be damaged. It would be very risky to examine it here. I'll have to do this at my office, back at C.O.R.E. The SAAT HQ is in C.O.R.E. I would be delighted if you would come along with me and help me examine the data log. So, it is off to C.O.R.E. I can hardly wait to study the data from the data log more closely.
Receiving core target coordinates. Course calculated. Procedure initiated.